Howdy-o, everyone! Velocity here, back in action for more Lost Judgment Attraction. That's right, we're trying to figure out what the new school activity is we have to infiltrate for today. Was that a lie? Well, what do you think?
Hirakura-san.
Your face is telling me more than your mouth is. I believe I've won. Is that so? Then go right ahead. Is that Amasawa and Itakura?
Huh?
Ah, the maid! I lost again? Sounds like a good time in here. Old maid, huh? Just the two of you?
Yes.
But we're primarily focused on the bluffing aspect of the game. Unfortunately, I just lost for the 10th time in a row. Just too good at making you pull the Joker. Or even a couple of times I got you to take it in the first 2 rounds. Not sure if that means Itakura is a card shark or if Amasawa is just an easy mark. Well, I'll be off now. Looks like you two were having fun.
Yagami-san.
That wasn't just a simple game. That was work for the MRC. Really? Playing cards is going to help with the case?
Yes.
It is. I found another community that I need you to infiltrate. This time, it's a casino.
Huh?
A casino? This school doesn't have a gambling club, does it?
No.
And no, it's just as it sounds. We're gonna be undercover for an actual casino.
No way.
So we moved on from apping detective flicks to doing the spy movies, have we?
No.
Not at all. This is for a genuine case. In a full-fledged casino. What would in a full-fledged casino? What would that have to do with delinquent Serio students?
Well...
Actually, word's gotten around that a Serio students gain access to casino in town, and that she's been gambling regularly there. This girl?
Yes.
Kohaku Hayakawa. She's a second year. Alright, fill me in on the situation. So, tell me, what kind of student is Hayakawa-san? She seems to be a decent person. She's in the board game club. A fairly good student. No connections to or records of delinquency. Her reputation seems solid overall.
That being said...
But one thing is, I've heard she's very competitive when it comes to games. And not only that, she's very good at them. In fact, she won countless board game tournaments. Nothing seems to faze her when she's in the zone, be it strategy, bluffing, or even the luck of the draw. So, how do you find out she's going to the casino in the first place? She happened to mention it a bit too loudly to one of the other members of her club. She said she found a casino she could get into, and that she'd been having more fun there than anywhere else lately. He also said those games are much more thrilling than when they play in the club. I worry that thrill may end up costing her in the long run, considering how she's already ramping up the stakes so highly. What's her win rate like? As unbelievable as it may sound, she has a perfect record. Oh. It seems that Hayakawa-san has a rather unique talent. According to other board game club members, he has an uncanny ability to read people perfectly. Okay. What do you mean by read people exactly? She can induce any opponent's current emotions whenever facing them down in a game. Is she doing that based on expressions and behavior? No one knows how she does it. Apparently, she could even read players who are putting on convincing poker faces. Whatever it is, though, it's made Hayakawa-san virtually unstoppable in any competition involving psychological fortitude. Players who get angsty when they have a bad hand or excited ones with winning hands, all competitors have their tells.
In other words,
If someone could read an opponent's emotions with a high degree of accuracy, they would be particularly good at games involving bluffing, such as poker. So you were trying your hand at Hayakawa's ability when you were playing Old Maid with Itakura?
yes.
That's correct. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a read on Itakura-san once. While on the flip side, she twitted me the entire time. Oh, we got Yuri in the MRC. Casinos don't usually let high schoolers gamble, do they?
Yes.
Normally, they can't even get access to such places. But the casino Hayakawa-san has been going to wouldn't let her in under usual circumstances either.
But
And how's Hayakawa getting in? Did she fake her membership? That's likely, although I don't think it'd be easy for a high schooler to create a fake ID that easily. I imagine she's had help from a third party.
does that mean?
And by third party, you mean there's no bigger suspect when it comes to aiding and abetting delinquents than the professor. I think it's safer to believe he had a hand in this than it would be to believe he isn't involved.
I see.
Gotcha. Considering the professor's connections, it's easy to figure at least one of them would be a forger.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've been doing some reading on forgery lately. The job often performed from the shadows, where fakes of anything from passports to driver's license can be crafted to serve all sorts of purposes.
Yeah.
And I imagine some membership card in the casino wouldn't be impossible for them to make, but they're impossible to get a hold of without the cash or the connections. Alright. I see. Well, I think I get the gist of what's going on. So where's this casino supposed to be? Well, about that, since it's an underground sort of arrangement, I don't know its exact location. Only intel I gather so far is that it's a members-only situation, and that it's hard to access.
In other words,
Which means my first step is finding the casino?
Yes.
So it seems. If it's anywhere, I suspect to be around Chinatown. When I would Taylor, that's where I usually lose sight of her.
gotcha.
Chinatown. Okay, I'll go look for Hayakawa around there. This is fair. Jeez, we got so many things to still do with this. I genuinely feel like there is just too much of the story. Look at this. We're at 14%. 14% on the school diary, and the rest of these are just like still really bad. Glad we're getting closer with this, but still. We got a casino, and then there's two other ones that I have no idea are about. Okay. Well, at the very least, let's see here. There we go. Looks like we could do something over in the robotics. Let's go do that. Oh ho ho. Robotics club is go. Get you. I'm gonna get your robotics club. Probably gonna be like, oh, brr, 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 with the teacher, and then brr, 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 competition. Guarantee. Free app. Show up. Show up. Okay, all done. Seems like Sakura-kun's on a roll.
I suppose.
Sakura has been improving, considerably so. He's doing pretty well, to be honest.
Huh?
Uh,
Itakura-senpai!
I I've been enjoying my work so much lately. I've been gradually picking up new things. This is the first time I've ever had fun programming. That's so, huh?
I'll give it a shot.
Okay, I'm gonna go do my best. Hey, Takora. Looks like she's really softened up lately. She'll start going to class like this.
Ah,
I'm Asawa. I need to tell you something about the Robotics Club. Could you stop by the MRC later? Sure, will do. Thank you. What could it be, I wonder? Guess I'll pop over the MRC later. Okay, focus level is at max. We have max focus level? Can we go to a tournament right now, though? I want to see if we can go to a tournament. It's not likely. Yeah. We gotta do that other thing. Fair enough. So if we can't do that, then let's see if there's anything that we could do with the dance club before we start going anywhere else with this whole shebang-a-bang. Then maybe biker stuff? I don't know. Just trying to get a whole lot of everything. A lot of nothing showing up too. Yes, I just got done doing a funky chicken, so we're back at more dancing. You know, I think I got this. Yeah, it was like impossible before, but now it's almost simple.
Okay, team.
Wow, I think we finally nailed the whole thing. Looks like we're ready for the meet. No time to spare. Oh, Hiragi-senpai! You look busy as always.
Yes.
Well, Dance Jam prelims are almost here. Alright, that's really soon, isn't it? In that case, maybe I ought to wait until that's over. Huh? Wait, why? Why, well, there's something I need to tell you. I shouldn't take your mind off of the meet. Can't have us both being nervous.
Huh?
What?
Ooh.
Wait a minute. Shut up. Were you gonna ask her out just now?
Huh?
Oh, I really don't want to make a scene out of this. Anyway, hit me up after the prelims. Alright? Hiragi-senpai and the captain would make such a cute couple. Yeah, and who knows? Maybe it actually happens one day. Oh boy, what do I do? Right. There's a good kid wouldn't have to run his mouth like that right before prelims. Couldn't you have waited until Nishizono wasn't so pressured?
Yagami-san.
We should head out soon. Whenever you're ready. We kind of have to head out now, don't we? Let's do this. Yeah, head to the dance meet. Let's go. Great. Thank you so much. Rabbits, roll out. So this is where they're holding prelims this year.
Amazing.
It's huge! And we get to dance here? Awesome! Boy, they really do it up for nationals, don't they? We're so close to the finals. I don't even know what to say.
Let's do our best.
Don't worry, we're gonna blow them away. You got something else you could use to occupy your mind, don't you, Captain?
Hey!
I can't think about that right now. We're really about to compete in the national meet. The same day, Yuri Norizuki is supposed to get attacked. To find out who Dancing Bunny is before that happens.
Which song, though?
Okay, so we're doing this on normal.
Dress to impress. Gotta set
That's
the
it.
sweet moves up.
Yeah, break and see special A. Yeah, that's fine. Tournament,
Okay, let's go.
go now. Oh, I hope I can do this right. Gotta be in the zone for this. We're up. Yeah, my nerves are starting to get worse.
You guys,
Gonna be fine. You all are. What I've seen so far, you just need to go up there and nail it. And you're headed to the finals. What's the moment the music starts? Whatever's on our mind just disappears. Almost love is the routine.
Okay, team.
Come on, rabbits! It's go time! Huddle up!
Smile, spirit, spunk. Go! Woo!
Cute. Oh, jeez. I gotta lock in on this. I'm locking in!
And one and a two. Here we go.
sweet.
And one and a two.
Sweet.
Ooh, let's go! Probably my best showing of that song so far. I missed like
Great job, girls.
10 notes? A shock to me, honestly. That's really good for the
Crushing
trust.
Did you see that, Yagami-san?
Yeah, look at that. Why record current dance? Sure. All right, everybody. We're down to our final winners of this year's National High School Dance Jam. Which team is moving on to the finals? Who will be competing for the top dance club in the country? Here we go. The last team to move on to the finals is the Cereal Rabbits. It's Cereal High.
Ooh.
Wow. Oh my god! You really did it!
Sayaka.
Come on, Sayaka! We did it! We're finally going to the finals. Oh, look at that.
You guys,
Great job, everybody. We all put so much hard work into this. You really killed it up there. Still can't believe it. We're actually going to compete for national champs?
Sayaka-chan.
That was amazing, Sayaka-chan. I couldn't take my eyes off the whole time. Senpai, you're here! Of course. I promise, remember?
Ah.
Well, yeah, I remember. You're free now? I got us reservations at a Swinky Cafe. Really? Oh, I can't wait! Let me say goodbye really quick. Bye, guys. See you at practice. Want to know something, Yagami-san? I just convinced Sayaka to tell Hiroyagi-senpai how she really feels about him.
Huh?
You did? But what about her deal with Norizuki?
Huh?
What about what now?
Ah.
Oh, damn. You weren't here for that, Micah. Yuri, Norizuki, cut a deal with Sayaka. Whoever wins Dance Jam gets to confess her love for Hiragi-senpai.
What?
Is that for real? So does that mean I should have done the thing that I did? Well, I guess there's no stopping true love. Besides, who knows how Hiragi-senpai feels? We just gotta let things run their course.
Nah.
I hope everything pans out alright. Well, that was nice. Nice little show to force. It still says 62%. What do you mean 62% still? When is this gonna end? I'm dead ass, like, for real about this. At least the Robotics Club seems like it's going down a little bit, but how long did they expect all this content to be? Genuinely. I think this is the most I've seen it. I'm not even gonna lie on that. I think it's the most I've seen it for any RPG game. And I'm sure, like, when it comes to the other side stuff that you could do in RPG games, probably Zero or like Infinite Wealth or something has more on the side, but like, what's the sub stories?
Amasawa.
What's up? What do you want to talk about?
Well,
I actually started looking at the Robotics Club incident on my own, and there were two things I was able to find out. One concerns the Robotics Club sponsor, and the other sheds light on Okutikawa-kun's past. She found something out, huh? Let's see what she has to say. Okay. What about the sponsor then? First, about the club sponsor. If I remember right, a shopping district from Otagawa's area was funding them.
no.
Not quite. So about that, I went and inquired with the shopping district from Otagawa's area.
Well,
Apparently they had ended their sponsorship 2 months ago.
Huh?
They ended it?
yes.
After receiving an unexpected budget increase request, they decided they could no longer pay.
Nope.
Wait, but how does that add up? The Robotics Club still has a ton of funding. No high school student could afford that with just part-time work. Sponsors dropped out. Where's Otagawa getting the money?
Excuse me.
Yakumi-san, thieving robots incident are said to be cost over several million yen in damages.
If I were to guess,
What if someone of that is being used to fund the Robotics Club?
No way.
yes.
If this conjecture is true, Okikagawa-kun is stepping into some serious, dangerous territory. In any case, it's still possible Professor and thugs are behind these incidents. Okitagawa working with the Professor? There's just no way. Okay, what about his past then?
Amasawa.
What do you learn about Okitagawa's past?
Well,
As a matter of fact, at his previous high school, Otagawa-kun entered a robotic contest and made it all the way to the finals.
What?
The finals? That's news to me.
Hey.
Do all the Suryo Robotics Club kids know that? I wonder if they do. Either way, there are some things Okagawa-kun doesn't appear to want to talk about. Apparently, he split from the team just before the finals match.
Hmm?
Why would he do something like that? Right as the match came up, he had to transfer schools due to his parents' divorce.
I see.
It was quite sudden. It really ended up taking a toll on him. That's why Okutagawa is so dead set on winning the tournament.
Amasawa.
Thanks for the info, Amasawa. I'll keep my eyes and ears open.
Yes.
Please do. I'm counting on you. Alright. So, I guess we should continue the robotics club stuff. So, not that. There's another thing for this? No. It's right there. Alright. It's fine, whatever. Over here. Regardless of what the case is, either we go do something else with our robotics club, or... Something's gotta give, right? Revelation time? As you all know, our next opponent in the tournament is the Sasaki Technical College Second Robotics Club. They received the judge's prize in last year's tournament. It's an award that's almost as honorable as winning. They sound pretty tough.
Yes.
Quite. Fortunately for us, they don't employ any special tactics.
Well.
Our usual methods should be enough to handle them. The real issue comes after we defeat Sasaki Technical College. In the finals, we'll be up against Toto College of Science Robotics Club. Oh yeah, those cocky college kids from last time. And as is expected, they won their tournaments up to the finals this year too.
Okutagawa!
What kind of machine does Toto College use? And what about their strategies?
No.
I'm not sure. Whatever the case, they completely change up their machines and strategies for every match. However, I was able to predict Toto College's final match strategy based on the data on previous year's matches I've analyzed. Two possible strategies have been predicted. The first is the high-caliber annihilation strategy, where they're crippling our mobility with overwhelming power. The other is the exact opposite, a total defense strategy, where they continuously fortify their defenses and practically never attacked, solely lining up their pieces in the process.
Come on.
Strategies are polar opposites. Unless we narrow it down to one, I don't think I'll be able to counter them. According to my sources, they plan for a skirmish the day before the finals, so we could watch it and we'll have our answer.
What?
The day before. And if we do figure it out by then, there's no way we could develop anything in time.
Well.
That's true. Which is why, in order to prepare countermeasures for either scenario against Toto College, we will move forward with simultaneous development of two separate machines.
You kidding me?
Say what?
Huh?
At the same time? Oh, way. Plan A. Endure the enemy's fierce attacks by creating a machine that goes all in on defense. Plan B. Exploit the weakness points of their armored unit by creating an extremely fast machine and outdupe them in performance.
Okutagawa.
You out of your mind, Otagawa? Simultaneous development? Actually think something like that's possible? I do. Theoretically, at least. We wasted so much time in our development up until now. Our multitasking was inefficient, and constant minor delays kept disrupting our schedule. Therefore, if I reassess and re-optimize everyone's workflow, I calculate we'll just make it to the match. But like, if that's the case, can't you look into something, I don't know, a little more realistic?
That's the most optimal solution.
There it is. Guess I won't be having dinner at home for a while. Well, I'm gonna have to pull all-nighters for this. Just try not to run yourself to the ground, okay? It just got a whole lot more complicated. Sweatshops. Okay, for sure. They're planning something stupid. Alright, whatever, kids. Y'all have fun with your beep boops. I'ma go get laid. Hee hee hee. I mean, go to the bathroom. Until then, though, thank you for watching, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe if you can, and I'll see y'all next time, okay? Sayonara. Bye-bye.